I'm live. I don't feel like it. So I know that there's a lot of you guys. I'll just go ahead and start. There's a lot of you guys that do follow me on Instagram. So you probably already saw it. There's a lot of you guys that watch these before there's actually people. Hey, there's people now. I can actually start talking about stuff. So yesterday, I put up an auction post on my Instagram for this heavily faceted, really kind of really unique necker. And the deal was that whoever won the auction gets to pick the two colors that they get. The problem is, I had a reserve in mind, and it's been 8 hours of one bid. So if any of you guys are interested in this, this is still up for auction. And right now, the auction price is below the price that I sold this kind of more plainish one that's just lightly faceted. This one is, I put a lot of work into this, guys. You can see where I've matched facets and done cutouts. So the thing is, I don't know why I can't do things on auction. I don't know why. I don't know why things, I should have known better. I've tried raffles. I did 5 different raffles. It's on my Instagram. You can find the auction bid. I'll actually post it, but it's on my Instagram. So I have one that's the actual auction post, and it's the one that says auction, auction. But yeah, I haven't ground it yet because the winner is going to get to choose right or left-handed grind and the colors, and it still needs touched up, and I'm going to tumble the shit out of this to soften. This does still have a couple sharp, this has some sharp points on it. But this is going to look really cool. Now, it won't be polished like that. Yeah, but the thing is, I already put it up for auction. It's already up, and it's probably, if I don't get any more bids, going to go for less than one of my standards. One of my standard ones. So, you know, I got 1,000 Instagram followers. I got 1,000 Instagram followers and 3,200 YouTube followers. So, that's why I'm here. To talk to you guys. Because there's 3,200 of you guys. There's only 1,000 of my Instagram subscribers. So, yeah, this is going to have a significant time tumble, and I do believe I'm going to tumble this in the small ceramic rods and give it almost a polish. Do some anodizing, or not anodizing, do some ceramic, tumble it, polish some areas, things like that. So I have an idea. The two-tone, the two colors that the winner is going to get to pick is just the start of it, because I'm going to get to pick how I apply those colors. They get to pick the colors and angle of grind. This is going to be, because I want this to look, it doesn't care. Let me turn this around. So I tried to line the facets up and connect them as best I could. But yeah, so that's it. I was at the shop till 9 o'clock last night. Our friend Dr. Vince stopped by with a bunch of weed and a vaporizer. I had to stay for a while. It was not fit to drive. So what's everybody up to on this glorious Sunday morning? Oh, by the way, yeah. So 20 CV, as with all of the neckers, this one's in 20 CV. I started on it, and I'm like, I want to do something really different. And so I tried to come up with a facet pattern that was significantly different. And I was like, you know what? I can really just go to town and take off more material, make it look really cool. And that wound up being the end result. I like the spine of it. I really like the spine on that. I think that's going to look really cool. Whiskers and some tumble. I think I should get some really good contrasts and accent on that. So like I said, right now the bidding is at 140, which I already talked to Jeremy. There's a chance that if it's at 140, I don't want to be a douchebag, but I can't. 140 was not even what I had in mind for a reserve. That's the only bid. This is, so you guys know, this is the last fucking auction I'm ever doing. They never work. So, and don't even bother going in the comments and telling me how to do an auction or how to do a raffle. I'm doing them the same way that other people are doing. I've never made the money in an auction that I've got tied up into it. And I'm an idiot this time. I set the reserve low. I set it at 140 because I thought maybe that'd be an enticement, that it'd be low and then you could bid. Nope. No one, only one person, Jeremy Morse. Jeremy bid. I already talked to him this morning. I don't know. We'll decide what we're gonna do. This is not the only one that's gonna be like this because I've got a bunch of neck knife blanks left, and I've got some time while I'm working on other things that I can work on them, because these are not near as time consuming as, say, the Hornets, which I am working on a couple of Hornets as well. One for Philip Dettori and one for Pip Corona. Problem is, I'm having a hard time getting the angle right on the one. No matter what I try, not having a problem with anything else, but that one side of that V grind is killing me this time, and I can't figure out what I'm doing wrong. I know what I'm doing wrong. I can't figure out how to correct it, how to stop myself from doing it. So I was up till 2 this morning, and I woke up this morning at 7. I'm tired of not being able to sleep. I can't sleep in. So I posted up something funny. That's the other thing I do. I go on a post binge where I'll post a bunch of stuff, and I think maybe my auction post gets lost because I've posted too much stuff. But the fact that it's no longer, the timeline for your posts on Instagram is no longer linear. God only knows where it's going to pop up from time to time. That post might not actually get seen until a week after the auction is over. That's when people will start seeing it. That Instagram algorithm is fucking retarded, especially if you're trying to do business on it with Instagram as one of your platforms. When things were linear, they showed up in everybody's feed, as you posted them. I've had stuff that popped up that I haven't seen. That's stuff that guys posted 2 and 3 days ago. It's why I have a website coming. You can't rely on Instagram. Social media does not give a fuck about your business. Here's the thing. Elliot and I are good friends, but Elliot does not share other people's stuff. That's just how it is. He does not, because that, even though everybody knows that Elliot and I are friends and we're affiliated with, I do sharpening for them. Every one of their knives that comes out of their shop now, with the exception of like ProTech stuff, or not ProTech, ProLine stuff, the Pro Series, everything they make in-house gets sharpened by me. I mean, that's just the way it works, but I understand it because that puts his business in a weird spot. So if, say, he's associated with me on stuff, if, say, I take a hard right and fucking start doing business stuff that is shady and shit like that, well, then his business is tied to mine even more closely. And I can't blame him. That's just, I don't like sharing people's stuff. So for guys that just entered, that just joined, this is the auction piece that's going to be going up, allowing you to choose right or left hand grind, and the 2 colors, and that's your choices. After that, I'm gonna go fucking nuts and make this sick. I've already, the problem with the auction is, with that being only at 140 right now, that doesn't even equate for the work that I did already, because this tedious, time consuming, slow and easy, trying to get things to look the way I wanted them, to get those raised areas to be kind of consistent in shape on both sides. And so, like I said, I'll talk to Jeremy. There's a chance it might not, if it doesn't go up, if the bid doesn't go up. But at 140 is, like I said, $10 less than I was doing it. There's the more plain Jane ones. I'm like, fuck. I set the reserve too low. But no, I don't share other people's stuff very often unless it's you know, something specific. Like I did the stuff for that guy from Helltown Knives. I did that because, you know, I wanted to be able to give something back. I'm growing my hair long for cancer. I've been sharing cancer posts and stuff. I don't know where they go. I can't seem to find them. But hang on a second, I gotta grab my coffee cup. And if you guys sent me something, there's a good chance it showed up yesterday while I was gone, because there's a bunch of here. Dean, if you sent me stuff, it's here. Peter sent me stuff, it's here. Brandon Purcell. Okay, guys, here we go again with this. That tape there, that's not sufficient. I'm not sure why. Sufficient. Brandon, if you happen to get on here, Monday's the end. I might just change the time frame. I can go back and edit. This is not at all secure. I want you to watch this. See when there's no tape here? I got your stuff, and then I just throw this back in the fucking truck. Because I don't trust the postal carriers anymore after I got shit stolen in the post office. Put tape on it. Here's a good example of how I do it, which Peter does the same thing. Every one of those seams, every seam, every corner has got all over. That way they can't go, oh, well, you know, it just came open and the stuff got lost in the truck. Trust you get. That's what they tell you. But if you can do it so it's fucking gonna require a little bit of effort, there's a good chance the lazy motherfucker's not gonna break into it. Oh, it's on my Instagram. It's on my Instagram. I put it up last night. Yeah, that's definitely gonna have to be softened. So this is not even its final form. Now I can use it. So there are some hot spots that I'm going to, when I toss this in for tumble, and I tumble it, it's going to, it'll round some of that off. So this is not how it's actually gonna look. That's just the shape, that's the facets. It's going to be a work in progress. So, but like I said, yeah, I mean, I worked on that for a good bit yesterday, and I still will have to do the ceramic and everything. And I was like, why'd I set it? Why'd I set it at 140? It was a dumb move on my part. So, but yeah, you could still get it for auction. You could probably still get it cheaper than if I was selling it. A lot of times it's a matter of I was just doing something and I'm like, oh, that's actually kind of cool. Let me see if I can do this. Because when I started, I was like, I fully expected to have to throw this away. So even if I do make any money out of it, it's better than nothing. So Let's see here. I want to open this so bad. So guys, I actually have 1,000 Instagram subscribers now. I finally hit that thousand threshold. And so the knife that's currently in my hand is probably going to be an Instagram giveaway. So puts this at 1,000. And I'm going to give away this buck. I think this is the Zephyr, but I'm not sharpening it. It's just going to be a giveaway. Peter Shin is back. He did something. His shin, I'm sorry. He did something to it. I know what he did, but it's still real sharp. I'm going to see what I can do. See what I can do on this. And then we got something special that's going to show up on the channel. So this is a Skeleton Blade Works. It's not as bad as I was led to believe, to tell you the truth, but it's not. It's not bad. I've seen worse. So, I do have a problem here that Jim's. Woo! This isn't great. I will talk to. I'll show you just kind of a preview of. God damn it! Focus. That's horrible. Let's see here. Where are my... See? Now I'm not getting live chat again. There we go. So let's see. Coffee. Oh, shit. Yeah, coffee. Was that? Who said... Somebody said something. That looks badass. Oh, see? I'm not getting... Yeah, this is going to wind up being on the channel. Yeah. How about that? I should do it. And it doesn't even... Here's... I won't get into it. I won't get into it yet. We'll save that for the actual video. I want to look at this real close. And the problem with it is I like Jim, and I don't want to give him too bad of a fucking scathing, because it's not a bad knife. Yeah, yours is done. So yours is probably, your Hornet's done. Guys, I'm so sorry it's taken me so long to get these Hornets, but between not having the abrasives and just underestimating the time that it was going to take me per knife, this one's packed good. It's more time consuming than I really had, and I made a few. I should have known. But the problem you run into is there's only certain days you can grind. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If you start making that, there's only certain days where you can get everything to work out the way you want it to. Because what's gonna happen is you'll get up and you have all these plans to do stuff, and then life gets in the way. And then you get yourself all frustrated, and then you stand at the grinder and you can't get your mojo right. Especially I'm still learning. Like I say this, but this shit doesn't happen to Elliot. Elliot can just walk in and grind a fucking knife and have it done. Like in a couple days. I can't do that. I can't do that. It gets nerve-wracking, and I'm thinking about, oh, I'm gonna fuck this up, I'm gonna fuck that up, and then when you think like that, it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, and then you do. Nice thing is there's not much on a knife you can't fix. with the saying is, knife makers don't make mistakes. We just make different knives. So it's challenging, it's nerve-wracking, and the fact is, I'm not ever going to be a full-time knife maker. That's a hobby. No way I would ever become a full-time knife maker. I would lose my mind. Let's see what's in here. I can't remember what Mr. Dean White was sending me. Let's see if I got it. I like cool and new shit. Oh, I think I remember what this is. I think this is the one that needs a choil. Oh, this is that Tashi. This is that Mastrop Prism, black on black. Base cost 25, add 10,000 grit. Yep. Okay, so I've already been paid for this. Let's see. Ooh. RWL 34. That is a very dull knife. It's an extremely dull knife. How can you not get RWL 34 sharp? RWL 34 is like one of the most user-friendly steels. Wow, that is not sharp at all. I'm very surprised at that. Well, guys, that's it. I'm out of here. I got coffee I've got to drink my coffee and get stuff done before the wife and kid actually wake up. They're still in bed. Still in bed, and it's 9 o'clock. But they didn't get back from ice skating till about 11 last night. I was already home. So, all right, guys. That's it. Go check out that auction post. Check out the auction post for this. Like I said, it's gonna be sick. It's gonna be really cool once it gets done. I'm gonna soften all these edges and things, and I'm gonna leave as much of that really coarse spinal pattern like that. I'll leave as much of it as I can, but we'll see what happens. Never know. Never can tell with bees. Tut tut. It looks like rain. You guys take it easy. Later.